So to get this program, simply go ahead and click on the download link in the description down below and you'll be brought to a site like this. If this site doesn't work for you guys, you can use the alternative download link below it. You guys can then go ahead and click on the download tab. Once it's then downloaded, you'll be given a program that looks very similar to this. I recommend then putting this program onto your desktop. Once you guys have then installed the program to your desktop just by dragging it onto it, you'll be given a program that looks very similar to this. What this program basically does is it lowers the amount of latency between the hardware in your system, the operating system itself, and any workload or game applications you might be running. The reason why this benefits you guys is it lowers the amount of latency between them, making your mouse and keyboard movements and inputs feel a lot more responsive. It can also decrease frame times, which can make your game feel a lot more smooth, and it can also increase frame rates. I personally use this program when I'm video editing and playing pretty much any game out there, just to ensure that I'm getting the lowest amount of latency and getting the highest frame rates possible. It's a completely safe, free and lightweight program to use, and I use it with pretty much everything. So to use this program, what you guys want to go ahead and do is simply go ahead and double click on it and you'll be given this program here. Once you guys are inside of the program, to set the lowest latency possible, go down to the bottom left hand side and click maximum. You should then find that the current resolution value here should then drop. Go ahead and minimize the program. At this point, you'll then open up any game or application you wish to run. Run the application for however long you wish to do so, or play the game for however long you wish to do so. Once you're then done with your workload or you're done playing, close out your game, come back to the program, select the default, you'll then set the default value back, and go ahead and exit out. And it is just that simple to use. And lastly, a few small minor optimizations in which we can apply to a couple of programs within inside of Windows, especially the programs which are typically running in the background whilst you're using heavier applications or playing games such as Google Chrome, Spotify, or maybe even Discord. And what we can do with these programs is actually disable the hardware acceleration mode within inside of them, which means the programs have access to a higher range of hardware within inside of your system. And disabling this basically frees up more of your resources to be going towards the heavy application or game in which you're playing, so you guys should be seeing minimal slowdowns.
I need a grip.
Again, if you guys do experience any slowdowns with inside of these programs or anything doesn't seem completely right, just go ahead and enable the hardware acceleration options just by doing the reverse of what you just did. But for the majority of you people watching this video, you should not be seeing any negative effects from this, and only positive. And just for the record, on my high-end machine which I'm playing on now, I have hardware acceleration turned off from practically everything I possibly can. And last but not least, we're going to be performing a final cleanup on our drives and ensuring that they're running to the best of their ability, whether that be an SSD or a hard drive. So to do this, simply go ahead and navigate down to your file explorer, or alternatively, if you don't have that, type this PC and just click on this PC. But inside of here, you'll then find all of the hard drives and SSDs installed onto your machine, and we're going to be starting off with our C drive. Starting off with our C drive, we're going to be going ahead and right-clicking, going down to the Properties tab within inside of here, going to General, and we're going to be going ahead and clicking on Disk Cleanup. With inside of here, what we're going to be going ahead and doing is clicking on the Cleanup System side and wait for that process. Once the system files have then been cleaned up, it can take a little while depending on the speed of your system again. What we're then going to be going ahead and doing is actually checking most of the options within inside of here, selecting them, and then once they're all selected, simply go ahead and press OK. Go ahead and click on delete files, and then once the process has then been completed, what we're now going to be going ahead and actually doing is going over to the tools section within inside of the properties, and we're going to be going to the error checking tool found here and pressing check. Scanning the drive. Once the scan is completed, it should then notify you that no issues were found, and if any issues are found, it will actually go ahead and attempt to repair those issues for you. Go ahead and press close. And then what we're simply going to be doing is exiting out of that and repeating the steps for all the other hard drives and SSDs on our system. And now, seeming that my D drive is actually a hard drive and my C drive is a solid state, what we can actually do for all hard drives inside of our system is we can actually go to the Optimize and Defragment drive section found here. Again, do not go into the Optimize and Defragment options found here if you are running on an SSD. You can apply it to other hard drives on your system, but you do not want to defrag an SSD as that can damage the lifespan of an SSD. I'm going to be going into the Optimize and Defragment drive, pressing the Optimize button, and then inside of here you'll then see all of the drives installed to your machine. I'm going to be going over to my hard drive, which is my D drive, and I'm then going to be pressing the Analyze button. And if it comes back with any percentage, whether it be high or low, has been fragmented, you guys can then go ahead, highlight the drive again, and press the Optimize button. Now once all of the analysis and optimizations have been completed, they can take a while, so if you don't wish to commit to this right now, I recommend maybe running the optimizations on a hard drive, maybe overnight, as it will go ahead and defragment your hard drive, and depending on how big and how full it is, it can take up to around about an hour or two. Once you guys have completed that, go ahead and press close, and then what you guys can go ahead and do. Now once you guys have reached this point in the video, it's now time to go ahead and restart your machines. The reason we're going to be restarting our machines is to ensure that all of the applications have done their jobs, all of the optimizations have been applied, and any changes have taken effect. Go down to the bottom left hand side, right click on your power button, go ahead and press restart and come back to the video. And now proceeding on with one of the last optimizations inside of this video is just performing some basic disk cleanup to ensure that the operating system is completely healthy and your drives are completely healthy too. So to do this, what we're going to be doing is navigating down to the bottom left hand side, and this time typing in command prompt, just like so. Once you've then typed that in, right click on command prompt and run it as administrator, and then you'll then notice that command prompt should open just like this. If you guys now navigate into the description down below, you'll notice that there are some command prompt commands down in the description down below, in which you can just copy and paste in, which saves you typing in anything or getting anything wrong. So first of all, what we're going to be doing is copy and pasting in that first command, which is sfc /scan now. Once you've copied and pasted that or typed that out exactly how it is, go ahead and press enter. And this could take a few moments depending on the speed of your system, so just wait for this verification scan to be completed. If you did not get this message, it will automatically go ahead and attempt to repair any integrity violations or any issues that might be there with your operating system. So allow any of the commands it automatically runs to completely finish before exiting out of the command prompt or running the second command. Once the first command has been run and is completely completed, you guys can go ahead into the description down below and get the second command ready to paste in, which should read dism /online /cleanup image /restore health, just like so. Go ahead and copy and paste that in, or type it out if you wish to do so, and then go ahead and press enter. Once the command has been completed, unless there any issues have been found with inside of your operating system, the command prompt should now read that the operation has been completed successfully and no issues are found. Again, if issues are found, it should automatically start the procedure for going ahead and repairing those, and if that is the case, wait for the command prompt to completely finish whatever it is doing, and then following on from there, what you guys can go ahead and do is just simply exit out of the command prompt. And again guys, please do remember that at the beginning of this video we did enable a system restore point, so if you start experiencing any issues, any stuttering, or you're not happy with the results of this guide, or just wish to revert back for any reason you wish to do so, please do remember you do have that system restore point installed if you wish to do so. And last but not least guys, if you guys can let me know what your results are down in the comment section below, how snappy your system might be, or any questions, queries, or suggestions for other videos, please also let me know down in that comment section below, as it's always fantastic to hear from you guys. If you guys did enjoy this video and found this video helpful, please do like and share it around with any of your friends, family, co-workers, teammates, anyone that you think can also benefit from the optimizations within inside of this video, and just help people's PCs get running up to spec and help them out with any issues they might be having. That'd be deeply appreciated. And for more guides like this and more game specific guides, hardware specific guides, and also console guides and other guides, or you just wish to suggest anything, please do subscribe to the channel and press that bell notification to be notified instantly whenever I do upload, whether that be updated guides, brand new guides, or even community suggested videos. By pressing that like button and the bell notification, you'll be notified instantly. And again guys, for any of my frequent followers out there, the Patreon link will also be found down in that description down below. If you wish to further support the channel, it's not entirely necessary, and it's just there for you guys who wish to further support the work I'm doing and help me do it on a more consistent basis. And with all that being said and done, thank you very much for watching this video. I've been Panjano, and I am out.
สวัสดีผู้เล่น Valorant ทุกท่านเกมของเรานั้นให้คุณรับบทบาทเป็นเอเจนต์จากทั่วโลกเป็นการรวมเอาเกม FPS มาผสมผสานกับความสามารถพิเศษเฉพาะตัวของทางเอเจนต์ร่วมกับกลยุทธ์จากมันสมองของผู้เล่นเพื่อทำให้ทีมของคุณนั้นแข็งแกร่งที่สุดและเอาชนะด้วยแนวทางของตัวคุณเองทีนี้มารู้จักกับระบบของเกมคร่าวๆคุณจะได้เล่นเกมนี้ได้สนุกมากยิ่งขึ้นในเกม Valorant จะแบ่งออกเป็น2ฝั่งละ5คนและถ้าฝั่งไหนได้แต้ม13แต้มก่อนก็จะชนะเกมนั้นไปโดยแบ่งเป็นฝ่ายป้องกันและฝ่ายโจมตีแต่ละรอบทีมต้องช่วยกันบริหารจัดการทรัพยากรเพื่อใช้ซื้ออาวุธและสกิล สิ่งที่สำคัญที่สุดในเกมคือความเป็นทีมเวิร์คคุณและเพื่อนของคุณร่วมมือกันในการทำภารกิจคุณและเพื่อนจำเป็นจะต้องระดมสมองในการสรรหาวิธีการต่างๆเพื่อจะรับมือฝ่ายตรงข้ามอย่างที่ผมบอกไปหัวใจสำคัญของ Valorant ก็คือความเป็นทีมเวิร์คทุกคนต่างมีบทบาทหน้าที่ที่แตกต่างกันไปในแต่ละคนหาความถนัดของคุณให้เจอถ้าคุณมั่นใจในสกิลยิงก็ไปเล่นตัวเปิดให้กับทีมยิ่งถ้าทีมของคุณมีทีมเวิร์คที่ดีคุณก็ไม่จำเป็นต้องกลัวอะไร Valorant ก็มีระบบ Ranking ที่สามารถทดสอบระดับความสามารถของพวกคุณยิ่งถ้าคุณชนะเกมหรือผลงานในทีมได้เป็นอย่างดีก็จะยิ่งทำให้แรงของคุณนั้นสูงมากยิ่งขึ้นตามไปด้วยและสามารถก้าวไปอยู่ในจุดสูงสุดของเซิร์ฟเวอร์ได้ถ้าคุณมีฝีมือที่มากพอโดยสรุปได้ดังนี้ครับถ้าคุณชอบเกมที่มีความเป็นเอกลักษณ์มีเรื่องราวประวัติความเป็นมาผสมกับความเป็น FPS ที่มีไอเดียอันไร้ขีดจำกัดเกม Valorant ก็อาจจะเป็นคำตอบของคุณครับสามารถดาวน์โหลดเกมและเล่นพร้อมกันได้แล้ววันนี้ไปค้นหา Valorant ในสไตล์ของคุณกัน
I think we should explore a few solutions.
Grammarly's suggestions catch when your tone might undermine your message, and it offers suggestions to make you sound more confident.
Let's explore a few solutions.
The revenue that our business will generate will triple in the next year.
When your sentences are hard to understand, Grammarly suggests rewrites, so your point is clear and compelling.
Our business's revenue will triple in the next year.
That's the reaction we want.
Intense.
Grammarly's conciseness feature helps identify unnecessary phrases. And it proposes succinct messaging to make your point more powerful.
92% of professionals who use Grammarly say it's helped save them time.
Try Grammarly for free today. It's the blue button, right there.
What is going on, guys? It's Panjano here, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys the highly requested GPU overclocking guide. In this video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to overclock your GPU in the fastest and most efficient way possible, whilst keeping it as simple and as easy to follow along with as possible. If you guys are happy with this video and you are happy with the results, please do press that like button as it helps me out a ton, and please also do share this video around with any friends or family that might find this video beneficial to them as well. And please let me know your results down in the description below after this video or during this video, as it is always fantastic to get a discussion going on there. GPU overclocking is something that so many people have heard around in the PC gaming scene, but not many people actually decide to go and dip their toes into it. The main purpose of GPU overclocking is to ensure that you're getting the most out of the hardware that you've paid for, and more often than not, there's usually around about 10 to 25% extra performance sat at your fingertips in which your PC is not utilizing. So any of you looking to get the most out of your hardware, or for a nice and easy FPS boost which you have paid money for and which is pretty much just sat there in your system not being utilized, this is definitely the video for you. If you're looking to squeeze the very most out of your system and get every single last frame that you can possibly get the lowest amount of input lag, the best frame times possible, and getting the best overall experience no matter whether you're going for high frame rate gaming or high resolution gaming or just general day-to-day tasks, to ensure that you get the best performance possible. Overclocking the GPU basically consists of two parts. It's increasing the frequency to both the GPU core clock and the GPU memory clock. The higher you increase these frequencies, the faster the components within inside of the graphics card run, pretty much equaling better performance within inside of the game. If you guys are running at your factory clock, meaning that you've just installed the GPU or you just purchased your PC and you're running everything stock, you haven't gone and overclocked anything manually yourself, and if that is the case, you've usually got around about 10 to 25% extra performance just sat at your fingertips without any need to increase power draw or temperatures on the GPU itself. It's an incredibly safe process. I know there's a lot of stigma around this, and some of you are probably wondering whether or not this is safe and if it costs. And the answer is it is extremely safe to do, and it is also completely free. Will not allow you to put up these values to anything dangerous. You can pretty much turn all of the bells and whistles inside of here however you wish to do so, and you will not cause any damage to the GPU. You might increase the temperatures, but you can simply press the reset button and it will bring everything back to how it was before. It's a very lightweight and simple to use program, and in this video I'm going to be teaching you guys how to do it in the simplest, fastest and most efficient way possible with the best results. Okay, so starting off with the guide, what you guys need to go ahead and do is navigate down into the description below and follow the MSI Afterburner download link. Now this program works for pretty much any GPU out there, whether it be an AMD Radeon GPU or an NVIDIA GPU. Also, it does not matter the manufacturer of that GPU, it doesn't matter whether it's an Asus card, a reference card, MSI. Though the plugin itself is by MSI, just to avoid confusion, this works on pretty much every single GPU out there, not just MSI ones. Once you get onto the website, go over to the Afterburner tab, go down to the Downloads tab found here at the top, and we're then going to be downloading both Afterburner and MSI Combustor. So on the left hand side, hit the Download Afterburner tool, and then also on the right hand side, select the MSI Combustor tool and download that as well. It'll then bring you onto